I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Hey Low Country, Steve French here, and it's time to talk about the income tax. The worst, most egregious tax that was ever enacted upon us citizens. So bad that they even had to put a 16th Amendment in the Constitution to get it passed. Now my whole question is, what are they doing with all our money? We're all going out there trading our time for dollars, and a tax on one's dollar is a tax on one's time, which is a tax on one's life. Completely unconstitutional in my opinion, which is why I'm such a big proponent of the fair tax, because it starves the beast. It takes all that money away from the government, because what are we getting for it? Look around you. They're taking our tax dollars to turn around and shut businesses down.
And Steve, I'm looking at your website here at voteforfrench.com, and I gotta say, you've got a lot of good policies here. Pay police officers the most in the country, talking about criminal justice reform, end civil asset forfeitures. And I don't even mind that allow gambling in South Carolina. I really don't have a problem with that.
And again, it's about legalizing freedom.
French here, and it's time to talk about education. More importantly, it's time to talk about school choice, the most powerful thing that we could be doing right now in our economy. Right now, we have a government that is getting funded by all of this money going to the state, not the student. That's why I propose every single child have dollar signs on their backpack. The money has to follow the child. Because right now, there is no reason whatsoever in 2020 why a child in South Carolina should get a completely different education on one side of the river or one side of the railroad tracks than the other. I'm asking for South Carolina to get on a full school choice policy, while at the same time we talk about paying all of our public school teachers the most in the country. Yes. You want to talk about equalization, you want to talk about opportunity, that's how you do it, South Carolina.
As a legislator, and I agree with everything Mr. French said in terms of where we need to go.